Becoming a certified registered nurse anesthetist in 2026 is one of the most challenging journeys in healthcare, but it is also one of the most rewarding. CRNAs consistently rank among the highest earning advanced practice providers, and the career outlook through 2036 remains incredibly strong. If you understand the path and commit to each step with intention, you can build a career with high autonomy, long-term stability, and outstanding earning potential. Today, I am breaking down the entire CRNA journey from start to finish, from the earliest prerequisites to ICU experience to CRNA school itself to finally entering practice. This guide is designed to give you clarity, confidence, and a realistic understanding of how to enter this profession successfully. Let's begin at the very start. To become a CRNA, you need a strong academic foundation. Your first steps begin long before graduate school. Courses like chemistry, biology, anatomy, physiology, and statistics matter more than most students realize. These subjects flow directly into anesthesia pharmacology and advanced physiology later in your doctoral program. Strong performance early on helps you stand out and gives you a competitive advantage during admissions. Programs look closely at science GPA. A high science GPA tells them that you can handle complex material, manage heavy study loads, and stay disciplined under pressure. CRNA school is academically intense, so they are selecting students who demonstrate consistency and resilience. The work you do now sets a tone for everything that follows. The next major milestone is earning your Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Your BSN is where you begin to learn how to think clinically. It is also the first place where you can intentionally prepare for the CRNA path. During your BSN program, focus on maintaining a solid GPA. Request high acuity clinical rotations when possible. Build strong relationships with faculty and clinical preceptors. These connections will matter later when you need letters of recommendation. Try to gain exposure to critical care environments early. Even a short rotation in the ICU can help you decide if anesthesia is the right direction for you. Students who understand ICU workflows, ventilators, hemodynamics, and rapid patient changes tend to adapt more quickly once they begin anesthesia training. A GPA above 3.5 is ideal for competitive programs. If you fall slightly below that range, you can still be competitive, but you will need strong clinical experience to balance it. After completing your BSN, you will take the NCLEX and begin your practice as a registered nurse. But this part of the journey is not just about working as an RN. It is about choosing the right clinical environment. CRNA programs require at least 1 year of full-time critical care experience, but the majority of accepted applicants today enter with 2 or 3 years. The more complex the ICU environment, the stronger your application becomes. The most valuable ICU settings include surgical ICU, cardiothoracic ICU, trauma ICU, and neuro ICU. These units expose you to ventilators, vasoactive medications, invasive monitoring, hemodynamic instability, and rapid clinical decision-making. They teach you how to manage patients who can change minute by minute. This skill translates directly to the anesthesia environment. Your ICU background also influences your future salary potential. For example, CRNAs with strong cardiothoracic experience often transition easily into cardiac anesthesia roles after graduation. These specialties tend to pay higher rates and offer greater autonomy. Once you have ICU experience, the next step is building your CRNA school application. This stage is about showcasing your academic strength, critical care skill, and professional maturity. Your application will include your transcripts, ACU resume, letters of recommendation, and personal statement. Shadowing a CRNA is also important. It gives you insight into the role and demonstrates commitment to the profession. If possible, earn your CCRN certification. It is not required everywhere, but it strongly supports your application and shows advanced understanding of critical care. Programs value initiative, and CCRN is one of the clearest ways to demonstrate it. Your choice of program can also influence your future earning potential. Schools with strong clinical partnerships, high case variety, and excellent regional exposure often produce graduates who enter competitive salary markets more easily. The program you select matters more than many applicants realize. Next comes one of the most important steps, the CRNA interview. This is where programs evaluate your clinical reasoning and your ability to manage stress. They will ask about ICU physiology, patient management decisions, medications, and your understanding of anesthesia practice. They want to see that you can think clearly and communicate confidently. A strong interview can lift your entire application. Many applicants with average GPAs gain admission because they excel in the interview. This stage is your opportunity to show depth, Maturity and Readiness for Doctoral Training. If you are finding this guide helpful and you want data-driven CRNA salary reports and career insights every week, take a moment to subscribe to Wise CRNA. It supports the channel and it ensures you never miss a new salary update or CRNA career guide. Once accepted, you will begin a Doctor of Nursing Anesthesia practice program. CRNA school is full-time, intense, and life-changing. Programs typically last between 2.5 and 3.5 years. You will study advanced physiology, pathophysiology, anesthesia pharmacology, airway management, anesthesia equipment, and patient monitoring. You will also complete thousands of hours in clinical training. Your clinical experience will span general surgery, trauma, obstetrics, pediatrics, cardiothoracic cases, regional anesthesia, and more. You will learn to manage airways, administer anesthetic agents, and maintain patient stability throughout surgical procedures. This is where your ICU experience becomes incredibly valuable. It allows you to understand patient changes, anticipate complications, and respond with confidence. The workload is heavy and the expectations are high, but the return on investment remains one of the strongest in healthcare. CRN, as enjoy high salaries, nationwide demand, and exceptional autonomy in many regions of the country. After completing your doctoral program, you will take the national certification exam. Passing this exam qualifies you to practice as a certified registered nurse anesthetist. It covers airway management, pharmacology, monitoring, physiology, and anesthesia principles. Most students prepare for several weeks using review courses, question banks, and structured study plans. Once you pass, you will apply for state licensure, obtain prescriptive authority if required, and begin credentialing with your new employer. This is the final step before you officially start your CRNA career. As a new CRNA in 2026, your initial salary will likely fall between $167,000 and $175,000. Your income will increase rapidly as you gain experience, explore specialty areas, or transition into 1099 contract positions. Many CRNAs see significant salary growth within their first 5 years, especially if they pursue high-value specialties or work in areas with strong demand. Over time, you may choose to specialize in cardiac anesthesia, obstetric anesthesia, trauma anesthesia, regional anesthesia, or even pain management. You may also enter leadership, education, or rural practice positions. Each pathway comes with different responsibilities, schedules, and earning potential. The flexibility of the CRNA role is one of its greatest strengths. Looking ahead, the CRNA job outlook through 2036 remains very strong. Demand continues to rise due to expanding surgical volume, the growth of outpatient centers, and projected retirements within the workforce. CRNAs enjoy stable employment, strong salaries, and broad opportunities across the country. This has been a complete start-to-finish guide on how to become a CRNA in 2026. If you want more CRNA salary reports, educational guides, and market updates, make sure to subscribe to Wise CRNA. More videos are already in production.